Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Good. I'm gonna give it a minute or two for people to get here. I'm still here, I'm just off on the side. Still here. Still here. I'm still here. For you. Hi, Drusha. How you doing? How you doing, girl? I know. Thanks for coming. Ugh. Your mom's in the other room watching TV. So I'm sure she just heard me say your name a couple times, so I'm sure she'll come out here in a minute. Hi, Kara. Oh, hey, Kara. I'm glad you showed up. Guess what? Hold on. They're all folded up. One. Two. Three. Four. So, I'll be sending those to you on Friday, so it'll be early. I got those made for you. They're all ready to go. I'll fold them up back nice again, but I'm just going to send them over here for now. Anyway, so real quick, I wouldn't be much of a salesperson if I didn't try to promote my own stuff, so just so you guys know, I am making regular hats as well. It's not just that. It's these two. Hats. Boop. Hats with beards. This one was a work in progress. I fixed it to where the beard actually looks better. So this was my first attempt at a beard hat. Here's my second attempt at an actual beard, which can be placed onto any hat. So nice, handsome, stylish beard. Obviously the Ninja Turtle hats. Hey guys, yeah, we got an early start today, and My Little Pony hats for girls. Well, the ear's not staying out, right? There we go. Whatever. My Little Pony. So, I just wanted to promote those things real quick. If you guys want to buy a hat, let me know. Also, I can't remember who said it last week. I have to find out. I have to remember who. I think Lori knows. But somebody asked for a catfish hat, or a largemouth bass hat. I'm going to work on one of those next. I haven't finished it. I'm still playing with the idea, so good luck on that, right? So today, I know we're coming in a little early, and we're probably going to overlap with Southern Yankees time, and if we do, that's fine. Go check them out when they come on. Hey, Wait, what'd you say? Did you see my reply on the new friend comment? Yes, I did see that. You were in the zone. You were like, da la la la. Hi, Ty. Sorry I didn't say hi earlier. Yes, I did see the comment. I know that you were in the zone. I kind of figured that's what it was. You were just like, oh, new people. Hi. Hi, new friend. Hi. Hi, new friend. Hi. Anyway. So, I just needed to promote the hat thing real quick, and now we're going to get started on the pumpkins. Yes, Lilac? What's the matter?
Can I do the pumpkins with you?
What's that? What, you brought that out here for a reason. What's the matter?
I can't get it open. It's stuck.
It's supposed to be like that. So.
I put some...
Did you tighten it on? Have you been able to take it off before? Okay. Well, we'll play with this later, okay?
Okay.
Go put it up for now. But it's not supposed to be opened. It's a piggy bank. It's supposed to save your money.
Okay.
So. Alright, so the first thing that I've done with the pumpkin, as you can see, is I've cut the top off. Here's the top. And after I cut the top part off, I sliced it off as well. So I trimmed off the guts that were hanging. I put them in here because we're going to take the seeds off of those. And then I cut off the rest of it because that's going to be used for boiling the pumpkin, which is right here. All these pieces. They're cut up small. The next thing I did after that is I cut down the pumpkin. I don't cut all the way through. I just cut down enough on the, like I had 5 sides from the lid. I had about 5 sides on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then I just made lines straight down. Now I didn't cut them all the way through. They're still attached at the bottom, but as you can see, this will come apart. And that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to do. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want this off on all these sides. And it doesn't matter how many sides you do. It's not important. What is important is that you do this. Let's break all the sides off. Now you're left with the bottom piece, just like the lid. All we have to do is cut that junk off. Put the junk in here, the guts, the pumpkin guts. Hold on. Hello, wonderful blessed life. How are you? Geeky Goody says, hi, Lilac.
Hi.
So.
Can I be your helper today?
Sure. I'm just trying to cut all this stuff off real quick so that...
I like doing that. I like cutting off the guts.
Okay. I'm just cutting out all the seeds. It doesn't matter if you leave the little stringy bits on there. Those are actually pretty good when you're making, when you're boiling down the pumpkin crust, or the pumpkin filling. When you're boiling it down to make it soft so you can mash it, it's good to have some of those strings in there because it gives it a little extra pumpkin-y flavor. I don't know why, but it's super better. So we're going to take our guts, put them in here.
Daddy, can we like plant those pumpkin seeds so we could have a pumpkin garden?
We can definitely save the pumpkin seeds if that's what you'd like.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and Daddy?
Yes?
When I was at school, she said we were doing a project about seeds.
Who?
Miss Wilson. She was helping us do a project about seeds. So she put it in a bag, and we have to put a paper towel in there, and a little tiny bit of water.
And did she give you a seed to do that with?
No, she gave us 3 seeds.
Oh, she did? And she did that at school?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
And we put them in the window.
Awesome.
So maybe I could show her, maybe I could take those pumpkin seeds to school and show her them.
Maybe. So again, all I'm doing right now is just cutting out the guts. I know somebody might have said something. Let me check. Hi Lilac, our day is going great. Wonderful, blessed life. How about yours? We are good. Getting ready for church. Saw your live. Thought I'd stop by and say hi. Hi! Go ahead and go to church. We're going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing this for a while. I'm showing you the entire process. If you want to rewind and find out what time it is we're doing something, I'm going to try to keep tabs on the time and then put that into the description on if you need to fast forward to a certain point. That way you just get the information you want. So it's a lot easier for me to do it this way than to record it and then spend 6 hours trying to edit the video. But if there are other people that are going live that you normally go and attend, like Southern Yankee Homestead Journey, support, go visit them on their live stream. Take as much time as you need. Watch their entire show. I'm going to be doing this for a while. So, by all means, leave, come back, smash that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, tell your friends about it, share it, everything. What's happening right now? What are you preparing? I'm preparing the pumpkin. Thank you. My goodness, you're all up in there. I'm preparing the pumpkin because we're going to make pumpkin pies. So I'm gutting it right now. And after I get done gutting it, I'm going to cut it up so that we can boil it so that we can make the pumpkin pie filling.
Are you on?
Yes. Let me see your face.
Oh my gosh.
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You don't have to be scared.
Did you talk? Oh, you just opened it right now?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me.
I prepared the opening and then I went live to tell people what was going on, and I told them that if they normally go to other places like Southern Yankees live stream or whoever, then to go to that and come back because I'm going to be doing this for a while.
Oh, okay.
It's going to take a while to get all this done.
Isn't Grandma's on coming up soon?
Who, Granny Monster?
Yeah, Granny Monster.
I don't know. She goes live a lot. I don't know what her schedule is.
Oh. Did you tell him why you cut off the strings?
Well, I told him I keep on some of the strings because it gives it the dark orange stringy bits that look like this. They look like booger snot. Those make the pumpkin taste really good.
Very sweet.
So yeah, it adds that little bit of extra flavor. So we've got the pumpkin guts. We're putting them to the side right here. Hi, Laurie. Bye, Laurie.
Hi.
See everyone later. Got to get back to work. Bye, Kara.
Bye, Kara. See you later.
Sounds great. Maybe you will still be on in a few hours. Have fun. Hi, Lori.
Geeky Goodies.
So after we get all the pumpkin guts separated,
Hi, Mama.
Lilac is going to help me by separating all the seeds from all the guts. Because we're going to use the guts to flavor the pumpkin mix. That's like part of the best part.
That was a good pumpkin. It has big seeds in it.
It does. Lilac was just telling me about stuff that happened at school.
We were doing a project about seeds.
Awesome.
We had a little bag, and she gave it back to everybody. And there was a paper towel in there. And she told us to line up at the sink so we could get some water in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to put like 3 seeds in there.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see how many days or months or weeks it'll take to let them grow.
Right.
No.
And then we're going to put some soil.
I didn't wash the outside. I'm not going to wash it until we actually start boiling it down.
And then we're going to put some soil in there.
That's why it's like this right now.
Cool. After the seeds make little plants on the paper towel, right?
And
Very
then
cool.
we'll start taking them outside and putting them in little bowls or
Oh.
cups
Right.
to let them grow in the sun.
That's true.
You're right next to the camera so they can hear everything you're whispering.
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Don't apologize.
I was watching some new cooking show on Food Network, The Farmhouse Rules or something.
Mm-hmm.
She's an older gal, and she's pretty cool. And she's on the farm, and she's making, today was lamb stew for her 4 grandbabies that are coming, and potato wedges, seasoned baked potato wedges, and then homemade pumpkin pie. But when she pulled out her crust on the pie, her pumpkin pie was really dark, so I'm wondering what that's going to convey. Is that the side that had the white on the back? No. What is that? Did you notice that, though?
Yes. Are you going to keep talking about that, or?
Oh, okay. So, anyway, and then I was hearing you talk a lot. And I was like, why is he talking a lot? I'm like, oh, well, Lilac went out there. Maybe he's talking to Lilac. No, he's talking a lot. He's disturbing my show.
I'm sorry I disturbed your show.
I was like, what? And
That's
so
trash.
I had to come in and see what you were doing because, you know.
Aren't you in charge of the trash, Lilac?
Huh?
Aren't you in charge of the trash?
Yeah.
Is it full?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Hi, Ty. Hi,
Fuller
wonderful,
than
blessed
full.
life.
Fuller than full.
Yeah. We'll take it out.
Wow, you were talking here for how long? Hi, everybody.
I've been on for 16 minutes.
Oh, 16 minutes. Oh, I'm just on those. Jerusha! Hi, Jerusha!
She said she made it, but then she stopped talking after that.
Hi, Jerusha! Hi, daughter.
I don't wanna.
So, no, that's not it either. That's it. So, Michael and I have different ways of doing pumpkin.
So, now what we need to do is, you can use whatever kind of knife you want. I'm using one of those steak knife thingies because I tried using my butcher knife and the handle broke on it.
That's not the right... Where's the Japanese one?
In the drawer. I didn't want to break it. I wanted to use this one first. And the handle broke, so... Well, it's not completely broken. It's just right here. It's broken.
Oh, that's a Dollar Tree knife, actually.
Whichever.
Whichever.
So, this steak knife just cuts right through everything, too, so...
Yeah. I would totally do... Oh, a steak knife to me is really small. A bread knife would work. Because it's so... You know, it has the teeth.
Big.
It has the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and big also. If you're old school back in the 80s, those electric knife ones. Or, hey, why don't you just bring in your...
Salsa?
sauce? Yes, your salsa.
Well, I was going to take this outside and use my power tools, but...
I don't know why not.
I didn't want to. That involves plugging in, moving things around, setting up a table outside. I was like, that's too much work for me. I'm going to take it inside and cut.
Right. Oh, you're cutting them thin. So the hardest thing on a pumpkin, you can tell when they're really fresh on a pumpkin, is it's hard. That's what you want is hard. And I don't advise taking off the skin before because it's too much. You're going to cut yourself. I prefer to cut them in, I would cut this in thirds. His little pieces, I would cut them in thirds because you're wasting all that yummy meat to me. I cut it in thirds, put it in salted, flavored water, let it boil for about 25 minutes, come back. It should be soft enough that the skin will roll off by itself. Because to me, the meat closest to the skin is actually very, very yummy and sweet. And that's what holds up your pie. So Michael and I definitely do things different.
It does make the pie filling a lot stronger. Like whenever you start mixing the pie filling, it's if you've ever made pumpkin pie before, all the ingredients inside the pumpkin pie mix are very, very loose and fluidy and liquidy whenever you get the correct recipe. But after it bakes, it starts hardening a little bit. So she's right. The closer you get to the skin of the pumpkin, the harder your pie is going to be.
It's very fragrant. So I took a bite out of it. It's like a dry apple. And the reason why is because I want to know how sweet it is. It's very sweet to the skin.
You got it, Lilac?
It's very, very sweet to the skin.
Take the black can out.
So that's how we are different. I mean, when you take it out of boiling water, it's very hot. You could go ahead and cool it off.
Put the bag in the can.
But you want to take out the skin at that moment. Because the skin, if you look, can you see? Wait, is it this way? Can you see? Just like any pumpkin, you look, the skin is fairly thick. It's like 2 millimeters. So it's very thick. It's like 3 apple peels in one. And pumpkin is so hard to me. I've cut my hand and I don't like doing that. So, but you know, to each his own. To each his own. When did you start boiling pumpkins, Michael?
When did we get together? About that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have made it several different ways since we've been together. She actually boiled pumpkins for me at first. Mm-hmm. Got everything together. All I did was make the pie crust and make the pie.
Okay, maybe I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Now put it in there, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people think this is crazy. It's too much. It's
totally worth it, though, to me.
It is. I mean, you can freeze this. This will last 2 years in the freezer. So in plasticware or a Ziploc bag. It depends upon what you put it in. But it can last 2 years in your freezer.
Up to 2 years.
Up to 2 years? Yeah. Just don't... The key of freezing is not to put it in and let it sit. You need to actually move your things around. Because that's how you have freezer burn on one side and not freezer burn on the other side. So chicken
What are you doing?
Chicken can get freezer burn in...
Move.
Chicken can get freezer burn in 3 weeks. I've seen chicken freezer burn. The reason why is because there was air. So...
Would you go outside and grab the red trash can and bring it in here, please?
So it all depends. But it's just about movement. You know, so... We clean our refrigerator and freezer out once a month. Ish. We do like a huge... You know, throughout the month you go to the grocery store and you get a few things. But we do a huge grocery shopping. Normally, the second week of the month. We do a big, huge thing. Throughout the month we just do little bits here and there. But we try to do our big thing once a month. And then, but I know why he's taking this off, because then you don't have to worry about it when it's done boiling in your water. All you have to do is just drain out the water or use a ladle and spoon out your pumpkin meat, put it in a bowl and smash it like a hammer.
There's spider webs in there, watch out.
Good, it's trash. But not smash it like a hammer, just mash it like it's a potato. Because it's a squash.
Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah.
Here's this. Go wash your hands, please. And then come back in here. Thank you.
Your shoulder is going to hurt you. It's going to slap you in the cheek and go, boy, you worked me too hard today.
Oh, you just now decide you wanted to check those? Now that you're talking?
No, I have been checking them.
Anything good?
Nope, nothing.
No comments?
No,
No questions? No remarks?
They're watching you. As your shoulder is like...
I'm talking about balls deep.
Your shoulder's like crazy. I didn't know you were going to get this now because the dishes aren't done.
Really?
Really. Really.
You washed your hands? That didn't take long. Separate the seeds into this bowl.
Okay.
Sit down. Here, take this. Sit.
Eh.
Take this.
Eh.
Put the seeds in there.
Eh.
Just the seeds, nothing else, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Lori, what are you eating?
I am eating some ice cream.
No, it's
Oh.
not ice cream.
It's frozen yogurt.
That's right. Ice cream's so much better. Why
From
would
the
you
yogurt
lie to
now.
these people?
To me, ice cream and ice cream. Oh, literally, I guess it's sherbet. Sorbet. Well, one is. The orange, this is orange and red raspberry. The orange is... Oh my gosh, I forgot. No, the red raspberry is lactose free. The
Aw.
orange is no sugar. What is it? No sugar, no milk. It's just
Lori,
what?
you can put glitter on a dog turd, but it's still a dog turd.
Hold
She's
on.
eating frozen yogurt.
I mean frozen yogurt, but
It's frozen yogurt. It doesn't matter how many pretty words you put in front of it, it's still frozen yogurt.
yeah, but on their list. So it's called the Yogurt Mill and they're El Cajon and they're like the popular joint to go. So this cup, I know it looks small, right? But they put yogurt up to here.
Because every single grandbaby out there is allergic to milk nowadays. So.
Yeah, so the Yogurt Mill has stuff that's lactose free. They have stuff that has no yogurt, and they have, of course, frozen yogurt. And so they do their ice cream up to here. You can get 2 different flavors, 1 different flavor up to here, 2 different flavors like I did, 3 different flavors, or even 4 different flavors. And they really stack it up to here. And this costs $5.60 if you go on their website. It's buy one, get one free. So you get 2 of these for $5.60, which is awesome.
Totally.
So we don't always, it's like a treat. So last night, Michael allowed me to treat myself and him to some frozen yogurt. He got the vanilla flavor and the orange and made
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't eat frozen yogurt.
a dreamsicle. It was
Frozen yogurt's for hippies.
It was so good.
I'm not a hippie and I still eat frozen yogurt.
Shut up,
It's
hippie.
so good. So that's what I'm
Mommy's
eating.
not a hippie.
She's a hippie.
So the raspberry is creamier because it has a little bit of yogurt, but it's lactose free kind, and the orange is harder to dip out because it has none. It's like sherbet. When you go, you can get as many samples as you want. I love it. The samples are those small little paper cups with a huge long head on it, but I love it. So I go there. I tried so many flavors last night.
Oh, is that why we were gone for 6 hours?
I wasn't gone that long, but I wasn't. Plus, the line wasn't that bad. There was 3 people in front of me.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who cares? Frozen yogurt's for hippies.
There's a huge line, and there's normally a huge line, but I went like at 9 after 9 o'clock. Oh, there was an Asian kid working there.
Cool.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. And I try to be racial, but you normally don't see any other race in there except Caucasian. So it just floored me to see
Another race.
another race in there. I mean, I'm not trying to say, well, you know, it is what it is.
I'm not trying to be racist, but there's just mostly white people around here. It's not a competition, but they're winning.
No, there's not mostly white people around here.
It was a...
Oh, but I know what you're saying. It was just strange to see in that store that it's mostly white kids.
I'm not trying to be racist. I just am.
I'm just going to take it all the way.
I'm not trying to be racist, but this Asian kid, I'm saying.
I was hoping I was going to get them, but the couple that was there was taking so long with their samples. I was like, dang. But I got the chick instead, and she was so nice. She asked me questions. It was really cool. So
yeah, like those Asians. They don't ask you questions.
I don't know. That was the first time I saw them there. So they put it up to here on the yogurt, and they ask you if you want it dropped, and so they get a bigger cup.
Don't you love how she
and
tells
drop
you?
It in there.
Don't you love how she tells you everything except the size of the cup?
Oh, the cup? Oh, this is child size.
That doesn't say how many ounces it is.
Oh my
Lori.
God, I forgot. How many ounces is it?
Oh Lord! Get the big cup. Bring it here.
You're so mean.
I'm not mean.
But this is called the child size, which is a lot. And then
Hold up the big cup. This big cup right here is
the junior. Is it
32 ounces of styrofoam cupness, and the cup that sits next to it, or that's right next to it, is about half that. So, 32. No.
Yeah.
That one's
32.
32 and that one's 16.
16, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they fill it up, and so they drop it. It's called a drop. They ask you if you want to drop, and they drop it in, and the yogurt from the child size goes all the way to the top of this, and you can get a lid on it or not. And I always get a lid because we travel with it. So it is 32 ounces for $5.60, and then we had a coupon for buy one get one free. So it's like crazy, and their flavors change every day. Every day their flavors change. And I thought they had a staple of vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, but they don't, because the strawberry goes out sometimes. But I think vanilla and chocolate's the only one.
Strawberry's their staple. Strawberry stays there.
Strawberry stays there?
There's so many kids, just like Lilac, who are like, I have to have strawberry.
That's true. Mm-hmm. And then that junior size is $6.60, but this is $5.60. So it's my breakfast. Red's Random Vlogs.
Hey, Red!
Hey, Red!
What's up, buddy? We're cutting up the pumpkin so that we can make some...
Oh, Kiki's listening to me.
Huh?
She's still listening to me.
I'm sorry.
Random. Oh. What? You don't like listening to me?
I didn't say I didn't like listening to you.
You apologized. Oh, we should do
What am I supposed to say?
I should do some random facts.
You already do.
Do
All I asked was, what are you eating? You're the one who went into a detailed story about what it is, where it's from, how much it costs, finally how big it is, and then about their website. And then you started the promotion.
What was the promotion?
It's called the Yogurt Mill. It's only da-da-da-da. If you go to their website, you can get a coupon for buy one, get one free. The Yogurt Mill, located in Broadway.
Cross Street. Smallson.
See? Promotion.
But they're on Facebook. They're on Facebook.
Are you still
can see
promoting them? They're
Because you
not
can
paying
see
us?
their flavors. No, they're not. But we do get to buy one, get one free. They need to be.
That's just weird for you to say that.
I mean, Michael does like those other places where you pay god-awful prices of $12.58 per ounce for a yogurt.
The fuck are you talking about?
That the
Yogurt
yogurt
is for hippies. I do not eat yogurt.
that yogurt place that's right behind us.
They are less expensive, or almost as expensive as Yogurt Mill. That
They're-
size cup right there is 5 something. After you've filled it all the way up, it's 5 something. Every time we go there, it's like we all get something, so it ends up being like $15 or $20 because there's 3 or 4 of us that get some.
Because they charge you by weight.
Right, and we all end up paying about $15 for full cups.
I don't even. I don't. No, we don't even fill up the cups. It's like, to me, it's you're just paying for the topping. It's
Who's talking?
it's too much. Mm-mm.
What's that sound?
How are the turtle hats coming along? Oh, you need a show. Where
I
are
already
they?
did show.
Oh,
I showed Kara.
Only Kara.
hold on. He's pulling them out. Yeah,
Excuse
we got
me while
those
I-
here. You can build your own. Geeky Goody says you can build your own, and they charge you by the ounce. Ours is called Sweet Frog. Every topping you want. Aw, Sweet Frog. That's a cute name. But yeah, it can be expensive.
Average one could be expensive.
Can they see you?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that! That's awesome. Turtle power! Teenager and a half shell. Turtle power. Do you already move it?
No?
Those are so cute. Wonderful Blessed Life. Hi, Wonderful Blessed Life! Woo, 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 woo. They said good work.
Mm-hmm.
Did you show your llama power one?
Not on here.
Oh.
Not on this video.
Oh.
Daddy, when are you gonna put on the ears on Rarity?
She got too
When I get a
confused.
chance.
Huh?
When I get a
You
chance.
can use the popcorn bowl. It's okay.
Awesome, because I'm running out of space. She's taking for her sweet time with those seeds.
He's using my popcorn bowl.
But they're so slimy, they slip on the hands.
That's what they're supposed to do.
But they're so slimy.
Aw,
Yeah.
just subbed back.
Why are they so slimy? Why?
Well, because they're
What is so
pumpkin
slimy?
guts.
Oh.
Anything on the inside of any kind of fruit is slimy
Because the seeds grow there.
or wet. Because that's where all the nutrients
Why don't you pay
is.
attention to what you're doing? Right, my pumpkin bowl is not sacred, it's just pumpkin.
Your popcorn bowl?
My popcorn bowl.
You said my pumpkin bowl.
I know, because you're putting pumpkin in it now.
Look. You see this? It's so slimy, Daddy. I don't know what. How are they so slimy? They're
Why
just,
are
like,
they on the
falling right
floor?
off.
Why are they on the floor?
Gross. See that?
Why are they on the floor?
Slimy
Shut
power?
Did you just
You're
say
taking
the
them off one at a
SH
time
word to
and
me?
sticking them in there. Instead, you could just be going like,
But
squeezing
then
them all off.
That'll push the slime in there.
That's okay. As long as the majority of the slime stays in your hand and mostly just the seeds go in that bowl, it's totally fine. Someone's talking. I think it's Wonderful Blessed Life.
Wow, is what? Wow, that is quite the popcorn tub, right? That's 3 bags of microwave popcorn
No,
in there.
that's 2.
No, 2 only goes up to here. I do 3 to have that gorgeous picture mound.
Oh,
That picture perfect mound,
God.
which I don't share. Just letting you know. And then Wonderful Blessed Life also said, you going to save the seeds and dry them to grow next year or cook them and eat them? Some of them we will because the seeds are
I-
really big.
I don't eat pumpkin seeds,
I do.
so that's not a problem for me to just throw them away or save them.
Don't throw them away. Give them away to our people online. Say, hey, we'll dry them out and give them. They're big. Mm-hmm. She said. They said they love them with garlic salt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Wonderful Blessed Life garlic salt. I have to try that one. I've had people tell me use the ranch dressing or the barbecue seasoning. Oh, I'm sorry. Or just regular salt. I have to try garlic salt. But I don't keep garlic salt in the house. I just don't.
She ain't afraid of no vampires.
I don't care. I love it.
See, I think you're going to cut yourself. Oh, they're going to church. Have fun at church. Bye.
Who's going?
Wonderful Blessed Life.
Yeah, she said that earlier.
Going to church.
Mm-hmm. Next.
How many more are you going to do before you start boiling it in the water?
So slimy and delicious.
Enough to fill up a pot?
I think so.
Well, that's probably bigger than our pot, isn't it?
Nope. That's enough. Want me to get it? Oh. Because we're not in Kansas, we don't have my big soup pots anymore.
Yeah.
That's more than enough.
There's so many seeds.
Yeah. Because you still have to fill it with water.
Yeah. Okay. No, leave it in there.
Yay, I'm almost done.
You still have to fill it with water.
I
Take
know.
some of that out. Take some of it out.
It has a lid.
Yes, it does.
Oh, that one.
Which will make it boil faster.
Some on the floor.
JC Mex. How do you say your name?
Spell it.
MEXIXTL. Hi, good morning. I'm so sorry. I didn't say your name right. JC.
JC Mexel Extra Large.
Is it really? Mexi extra large?
Mexi Extra Large. Yeah, Mexi Extra Large. JC
That's
Mexi Extra Large.
tight. That's cool. Mexi extra large. That's
All right.
awesome. Good morning.
Good morning. If you're a new subscriber, we will subscribe back to you, and we really appreciate you coming and checking this out. So, if you're just now joining us, basically what we're doing is we are cutting up a pumpkin. I have already cut up the actual pumpkin itself.
That one.
What we're doing is we are going to cut out all of the, we're going to cut the rind off, and we're going to keep all of the meat. Then we're going to, like right here, can I use this one instead?
Yes, you need to use that one instead.
I'd rather use this one instead. Make sure all the everything's off there. We are going to boil it down.
You can throw that away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening right now. Is we are going to boil this down. Lori's going to add seasonings to it and explain how the seasoning stuff works. And don't forget to smash that like button if you would.
Oh, I guess I'm up.
I guess you're up.
I guess I'm up. I'm seasoning. Sorry, people, I have to wash my hands. I'm eating dessert as my breakfast. All right.
Did you hear her?
No.
Ooh, I'm telling.
Right.
I'm calling your dad. You're gonna have to call Grandpa and tell him, Lilac.
Okay.
Say, Mommy's not eating healthy breakfast. She's eating dessert.
It's yogurt. It's flavored yogurt.
Yogurt's not for breakfast anymore.
Okay, so he does things different. So I don't even know why he wanted me in here. For starters.
Daddy, yogurt's for weirdos.
This is so different. So, one, you want to make sure that all your pumpkin is covered in the water. So half of it's not cooked and the other half is cooked. Pumpkin is definitely harder than an apple. Like a raw papaya. Like an unripened papaya. It's really that hard.
So I need to take some out of there?
You don't want to, so
Do I need to take some out of here?
I would appreciate if you did. Put it in the popcorn bowl. Popcorn.
I'm telling you, you're about to eat popcorn for breakfast now.
All right.
Is that good enough?
Yeah.
Do you need to add more water?
No. Yeah. Can you take
Yeah.
some out? Okay. He's gonna add more. So while he's getting the water, I'm going to salt it. And this is just to loosen up.
Regular table salt.
It's regular table salt just to loosen up. Thank you. Your pumpkin. If you know about pumpkin, pumpkin is always stringy, like you see right here. I can rip it apart and it falls off as strings. That's majority of a pumpkin. The closer to the rind or the skin, like I like to say, the less stringy it is. So I added just a little bit of table salt. I would say probably about a tablespoon of table salt to the water. And then what I like to do is go ahead and add some cloves. So again, it's going to be roughly about an eighth. Hold on, do I have it here?
You should have all the teaspoons and everything up there.
Awesome. So it's going to be an eighth teaspoon to a quarter teaspoon of cloves. And the reason why we season the water, it's going to help prep it into the meat. So less seasoning while you're actually making your pie recipe. Because most pumpkin pie recipes, if you're not using the canned, you'll really taste the pumpkin. This is also a ground nutmeg. I'm using the strongest of flavors. So ground nutmeg, ground cloves, and of course ground allspice. And all an eighth to a quarter teaspoon. I'm not doing cinnamon. That's what I will not do is cinnamon. Just to let you know. And one extra thing I will add that he doesn't know is a couple of shakes of pepper. Pepper is a plant. It helps enhance your food and it will help your pumpkin. It'll add that extra bite. Now if you're making it in the mix, I would say add some pepper to a half a cup of water or your milk or whatever, and then strain out that pepper so it adds that flavor to your milk and into your pumpkin. You wouldn't believe how much of a good kick bite that would react to your pumpkin. So I'm just making sure that the seasonings go throughout. So I'm bobbing the pumpkin up and down. And the fire is really on my hand. And it really hurts, but it's okay. So once it's all in there, I'm going to put the lid on. Put the lid on. And it has a little hole in the lid, so you don't have to have it angled. So just put the lid on, and then you want it to go about medium high to high. Making sure it's square on it. About medium to medium high on that. Let's see if you can see it better. There we go. Try to make it square. And then just let it sit. It could take all the way up to 30 minutes to an hour. If I had the skin on, I would let it boil for about 25 minutes. Take it out and take off the skin because you could just peel it off that way. But Michael already cut it off, so we're going to let it cook to 30 minutes to an hour until you fork it. And it's like a mashed potato, and you fork it all the way through. It's nice and smooth and comes off the fork. The reason why it's much easier to mash it that way. Okay, I'm done. You smell like, where's my stuff? Where'd my yogurt go?
It's still over there on the desk.
Oh, okay. Bye, you guys. I'm off finishing up my goal. I'm off finishing my cooking shows that I like. I like watching cooking shows. It's like the bomb.
I think I'm going to take this to the porch. There's more room out there.
Oh, we're going to the porch. Did you finish decorating outside?
No.
You didn't? Okay.
No.
When are you going to finish decorating outside?
When I get a chance.
Oh. When you get a chance.
Oh, God.
Cool.
So we're out here on the porch. Oh my goodness. I don't know where you're going to put everything at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, you dropped.
Alright, the seeds don't need to come out here.
Okay.
Wash your hands.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can figure this out. Because it's crazy for me. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's just good enough. It's beautiful. The weatherman said yesterday, he's like, oh, expect some changes. Expect some changes. The weather's going to be changing. And then he talked about our weather. And he said, today's going to get to the high 90s. And Monday and Tuesday is going to be 104 or higher. So it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. There's no changes. It's been hot. It's going to be hot. I have this weird, suspicious feeling that it's going to be raining on Halloween. What's the... That's a brown recluse spider right there. Isn't it? Hold on a moment. What kind of spider is this? Can I see it? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Hold on.
Turn the camera angle around. Stop. Stop. Bring it back down. Flip the camera. There you go.
Okay.
I'm zooming in. No, it's not a brown recluse. Brown recluses are a little bigger than that.
Wait, it won't zoom in. It's not zooming in. And I'm not getting that close to it. It's brown. It has something on its back. It's like a light brown. Well, you need to kill it anyway. It's too close to my door. Gosh, I don't like spiders. All right. Are you done doing what you're doing?
Almost.
It's a beautiful day. It's taking you a long time to set up, Michael. There we go. You wanted to come out here because it's gorgeous?
That too. Came out here because I wanted to sit down.
Awesome. Can you see it? Did I miss that?
Yeah, closer.
Closer?
Yeah.
You're like right in the sun.
Point it down. Oh, you can keep it right there. That's fine.
So you let her, did she ask you?
She didn't ask me anything.
That's my chair. No. Oh my goodness.
So cute.
Yeah.
You know those things are just that so silly.
Oh God, I think a fly was trying to have babies on my cup. Okay, I'm inside.
Okay, bye. There's a little footstool over there if you want to use that. The little leather brown footstool.
I do.
Go get it. That came from Grandma Sue.
Okay.
Now, if you guys are going to ask questions or try to talk to me, I won't be able to read the chat very well, so can you go get the red trash can so I can throw the rinds away in the red trash can? Go in the front, go to the front, go to the front. Thank you. Thank you. I'd asked Lilac to help me read some of the comments, but she doesn't read that fast yet, so we'll see how things go. And Lori's inside. I don't know what I think she's watching her cooking show again, so. Oh, it's getting hot up here. I'm gonna hang a blanket up or something. Block that sun.
I want to do that.
Hmm?
I want to do that too because it's hot and the sun is getting really in my eyes.
It's not. You're in the shade. Sun is nowhere close to your eyes.
No, it is.
Yeah, lean forward.
Bad fly. One thing I like about the sun is it's warm.
It is.
Yes. Some people don't like it because it gets them hot.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's warm. It's kind of cold out here. Well, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see me fly? Daddy, remember those plants that eat flies? That flycatcher?
Yeah, Venus flytrap.
A Venus flytrap?
Mm-hmm.
Can we get another one of those?
I don't know. Let's see.
Going back in the shade. It's shady right here.
Hi, done working. You're not late for anything. This is gonna be like almost an all-day process. So we're gonna be on here for quite a while. If you guys have other shows like Southern Yankee Homestead Journey comes on, what time are they on? They're on at like 1 o'clock Central Time, I think. So definitely go check them out. When they go live, go check them out, because this is gonna take us a while. And when I'm done with the video, I'm gonna go through and rewatch it so I don't have to edit anything down, and just find out what the information is and then post that into the description. Like, if you want to find out what we're doing to the pumpkins and why, I will post. Go to minute 10 and the information will be in that area. If you want to know how we're doing it, it'll be in the, like, minute 12 or 15 or whatever, and we'll post that in the descriptions later. But this is definitely going to be an all-day live feed. So, if you guys don't want to watch the entire thing and you want to wait until afterwards, that's totally fine. I don't have time to spend a couple of hours at night editing this week, because I've got some other stuff coming up next week that I have to get prepared for. So, this is the easiest way I can think of to do it without having to spend a lot of time editing it down.
I have something coming up.
And the processes of cutting up the pumpkin, boiling it down, mashing it up, and then turning it into a pie, that's the entire thing that we're doing right now. So right now it's just me cutting up the pumpkin, and I've already got one batch on the stove that's boiling down, and that'll take about half an hour to boil it down.
Daddy, while I'm waiting for me to help you do something, while you're thinking for me to help you do something, can I just go put in some toys out here and play with them quietly?
No. You can go play in your room though. You just said it's really hot out here and the sun is in your face.
No,
So
I'm in the shade now.
like if you don't want to sit out here with me, that's totally fine. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm okay with it. Just go inside, play, and then when I need you, I'll holler for you again. How about that? Okay then, go do that. Okay then, go do that.
No, I want to stay out here.
Okay then, go do that. Bye, little Felicia. I don't know what you're gonna do out here except nothing. Hi, Realness with Zen. How you guys doing? All right, done working. We'll catch you later. Lots of work, but pumpkin pie is good. It absolutely is. I want to see what the project is going to be. Okay, we'll check minutes. Yes, yes. It is a beautiful day. Good morning. We're all done. What you doing, hon? Okay, so what we're doing is I'm cutting up the pumpkin to get it ready for the pumpkin pie. And it's going to be an all-day-ish process. It's going to take several hours. So this is easier for me to just do a live stream and go back later and put minutes in the description for where the information is. And I'm cutting up pumpkin guts right now, or the meat of the pumpkin. I'm cutting it up right now. I've got a batch of it on the stove boiling down. And that's what this is. So when Southern Yankee comes on later, feel free to go and check them out. And we'll still probably be on, because this is going to take a long time. Every time we've done this in the past, it's always taken like all day to do it. And we had 3 adults going at it. It was Lori, myself, and her daughter. And we were all doing something. So it really is like an all-day process. Hi. Do I look like I'm talking to myself?
Yeah. You actually did a YouTube video.
Uh-huh.
That's how YouTubers do it.
Yep. Why are you outside in your socks?
I can't find my sandals.
Oh my goodness. So go put shoes on.
Okay.
I'm gonna get your socks all nasty. Lilac looking for someone to play with. You want to play with her?
Okay.
All right.
You know, this is a string for my lunchbox. I actually got it for my lunchbox. So I can actually put it on this, and then it's a good hanger.
Cool. Lilac.
Did you call me?
I did. You want to play with Israel?
What?
Do you want to play with Israel?
No, but I want to play with Caroline and Stephanie.
Israel's going inside to put shoes on because he says he'll play with you.
Okay.
Why don't you go put some shoes on so you can go play with him?
Okay.
You'll get the chance to play outside, right? Okay, so don't be sad. At least you get to play with somebody.
Okay.
I'm outside working in the heat so you ladies can see all the sweat glistening off my muscles. All 2 of them. Hey, Realness, don't you live in California? Lori's inside. Yeah, I'm gonna be live just about all day. And Lori's inside. I think she's watching a TV show or something like that. But don't you live in California? Because if you do, I would love to give you some pumpkin pie. I have to take some up north to Oceanside where Lori's parents live and give them some because they love my pumpkin pie. And so if you're somewhere up in the northern San Diego area, I'd love to give you some too. Or if you're ever down here in southeast San Diego, El Cajon area, East County, and you want to stop by and have some homemade pumpkin pie and some friendly conversation, maybe make a trip to the Dollar Tree or something like that, it'd be great. Realness was in.
Yo, realness was in! Okay, can I take them?
Who?
Because I think it's ready. Your pumpkin's inside after you're done with that.
Oh yeah, go ahead and take it.
Come and check.
Yeah. You like pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You're not just pulling my leg? You really like pumpkin pie?
Yeah, not that much.
Not that much.
Kind of.
Kind of. He says he only kind of likes pumpkin pie, Lilac. What's up with that?
You love pumpkin pie?
You must not have good pumpkin pie. No, it's out here. If you're looking for the dish soap, it's out here.
Yes. You're so crazy.
Use it to clean off the table.
When you're done.
Oh, Realness is talking. I wish I had something. She
When
said
you're
something.
done, bring it in.
No, that's okay. I'll check the chat again. I wish I live in Philadelphia. Oh, hey, Rusty Face. How's it going? That would have been awesome. I'll have to travel one day just for that. Well, and you guys too. Lilac,
Yes.
go play. Tell her about the lunchbox thing that you did.
Huh?
Tell her about the thing you did with the strap.
Oh, you know, this is from our lunchbox from Kinder. I took the lunchbox thing and tied it on it because it's kind of heavy. So I'll just put it on this one that we have. But does that hurt your neck?
Lilac, why don't you show him your sword?
That was sword. Yes, you do. Oh, lying is bad. God doesn't like lying.
Ooh.
Fine, I'll save my sword. Is the sword real?
Huh?
Is the sword real?
You'll see.
It's kind of bent.
Not that one.
What other one?
The wooden one that I bought you.
Oh, that one.
Well, duh. Oh my goodness.
Where did you buy the wooden one?
Huh?
Where did you buy the arrow and the wooden sword and everything?
And all that stuff. I bought the swords in LA.
And where's the bow and arrow?
I don't remember where I got those from.
You remember when you brought them out?
Yes.
So you didn't use them?
Yes.
You mean this one?
Yep, that one. Alright, guys.
Have to do the dishes.
We are in like Flynn.
There's a fork there, and there's the oven mitt.
Fork and an oven mitt. Let me see. Where's the masher?
Where's the what?
The masher.
You can't mash in there. Don't mash in there. Don't mash in there because you don't need that water. You didn't clean up the outside, so you can't mash in there. So I'm doing the dishes to clear off the countertop. The seeds need to go on a oven pan and a cookie sheet. And then you could put those potatoes.
Yeah, these are all just about ready to be mashed. So give it about another 5 minutes and they'll be perfect. Totally mashable. And are these all the pumpkin seeds?
I don't know.
You didn't take any out?
I didn't take any out.
Okay.
I didn't put them there. Sorry, I don't know.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to make, I'm taking out a handful so that we can use them for seeds later. Is it okay to set them there?
Just put them all on the cookie sheet.
Is this one okay? I'm going to use one of the square ones.
That's fine. Go ahead, Michael.
So, square one. Okay.
I didn't even think you were even handling that. The seeds right now.
go cookie sheet. She got all the seeds out.
No, she didn't. Her mind is somewhere else.
She didn't quite get all the seeds out, but that's okay.
Like, she's outside, right?
Yep. So Lori's doing dishes because I'm a lazy person. Can't wait to see the finished product. What are you guys going to do with the seeds? We are going to keep some for planting, and we are going to cook the rest.
No.
You're not going to bake them?
Yeah, I'm going to bake a few because it's only me eating them. And then, because I have some cranberries that some dried cranberries I'm going to put with it. And tried this year. I have some mini chocolate pieces and tried this year. And then I'm going to dry out the rest and then give them away. The seeds are really, really big seeds.
Big and healthy.
They're really, really big. I don't know if you can see how big they are compared to my nail. So they're really, really big seeds. Very impressed. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to dry them out and then give them away to everybody who wants them. I'm going to mail them to you.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I wish I was your neighbor. Those are huge. Oh yeah, Realness lives in Philadelphia, or else she would come down. She said,
vacation.
Vacation. She says, I wish I could come visit you guys. I live in Philadelphia. And I said, you should totally come and check us out. And she said that would have been awesome. I'll have to travel one day just for the pumpkin pie. And then she said, well, and you guys too, of course.
Oh, yes. The pumpkin pie.
Yeah. That's
an amazing excuse.
I'm going to have to take a trip to hang out with you guys. You absolutely are. It's totally worth it. And we'll have a space saved back for you so you don't have to get a hotel room. I'll cook you guys some Hispanic food. That's all they make out here is Hispanic food. We'll take you to some places. We'll take you to some places out here that are pretty nice. It's not just Hispanic food though. It's like Hispanic food, Chaldean food, Indian food,
Jamaican.
Oh my gosh, there's so much. No, they make Mexican right.
You're in the city of Brooklyn.
Oh, she said Spanish food. Oh, okay. Okay, I get you. I'm sorry. My ridiculous, stupid, semi-racist mind. Yeah, Spanish, not Mexican. Spanish. I got you. I got it. I'm there. I'm with you. I'm an idiot.
What are you doing with this knife you broke?
What do you want me to do with this knife I broke?
You need to do something with this knife you broke.
Do you want me to throw it away, this knife I broke?
No. I'm asking you.
You asked me what am I doing with it. I'm not doing anything with it. I'm asking you. Do you want me to throw it away? Do you want me to throw away this knife I broke?
All you can do is just throw it away. You broke it.
Do you want me to remake the handle so we can use it?
I don't want you to do that because you won't do it right away. It'll take like eons. No.
She said, you guys are awesome. Thanks for answering my comments. Kissy face.
Every comment is golden.
Comments are golden, golden.
Oh my gosh. Hey, your cinnamon sugar tortillas are just like right here. You need to put them in something. Oh my goodness. Why is this like... Oh my goodness.
Right here now?
Mm-hmm. Got hot real quick.
What's wrong, Michael?
Hi.
Why are you right here now?
It got hot as balls.
It
up
got
there.
hot? It got hot?
It got hot.
How hot did it get? How hot was it?
I'm sorry, somewhere between Satan's toenails and his nuts.
How hot did it get, Michael?
If you're expecting a joke, I don't have one. Sorry.
You don't have one? Aww. Hi, Mr. Cat. I don't know where all this water came from the stove.
I don't know.
Okay, so you want me to do this?
Oh, is it done?
I believe so.
Of course it is.
Here, I'll check in a moment. I just need to wash out the bowl where all the stuff is going to go in.
Holy my goodness, we've been on for an hour and a half. Well, it's time skipped somehow. Alright, now we need to drain it. Yes?
I'll rinse this out and you can put it in there.
Oh, okay.
But you have to wait a minute.
Perspiring a bit much. Yep.
There you go, Michael.
The most beautiful sight in the world. Right there. Right there.
Because I'm doing dishes?
No, I was pointing at your butt.
Because I'm doing dishes?
I was pointing at your butt.
Yeah, because I'm doing dishes.
That's part of it.
I knew it.
Can you take the soap out of my hair, please?
Who said I put soap in your
I
hair?
felt you put soap in my hair. I felt you do this, and then I thought you put soap in my hair.
He puts the... He'll make the pie off season.
With the leftover pie filling that we have, because after we boil all this down, we're going to freeze it and then use it later. We just haven't made any time soon. Is that ready? Go?
Yeah, once you get off the stove. And then put those in there.
Put those in there?
Yeah. You can use your hand. Did you check for seeds?
No, I haven't taken the seeds out of here yet.
Oh. Well, no. Come back. Okay, you have other pieces?
Yes, of course I do.
Awesome. I'm going to move this over onto the fire. There we
Okay, whatever floats your boat, I guess.
go. Ooh. Wow. You're making a messes.
It's what I do best in the kitchen.
I see that.
But you still love me.
Oh. I don't know.
That's fine, though.
You make messes
Of course I do.
that I have to clean up.
And?
What do you mean and?
That's part of my job description.
No, that was never mind.
It's part of my job description. Be handsome as the day is long. Check.
Oh my gosh, but the day isn't that long anymore.
Make a mess. Check.
No.
Clean up some of it. Check.
Clean up one of it.
Some of it.
What's some of it?
Some of it.
Like the dishes? What?
Well, you know that's not fair. You know I have a disease. It's a condition called I just can't do it itis.
You just...
Who cooks most of the time, Lori?
Oh my gosh, me. Okay, so you see, I'm adding more water. You don't necessarily have to add any more seasonings. It's very fragrant. If you look at the difference, can you see it under the camera? Under the light? There you go. You see the difference. The seasoned...
This is infused with seasoning. This is not. This is darker because of the seasonings.
This is not. Oh, and it smells so good. It's not as good as apple cider when you do it yourself. Is the front door shut? There's a fly in here.
Yes, the front door is shut.
You need to kill the fly.
Yes, dear.
So
Right
again,
away, dear.
just a couple. Serious. Absolutely.
Dang it.
And I'm going to use little less. I mean like little less. I mean like barely any seasoning to put in there. Because you already have the seasoning from the last one. And you're just adding new. So you just need a little. And I'm serious, like a little.
I'm gonna move this back a little bit.
And again, no cinnamon. No cinnamon.
Oh no. There we go.
And I am putting in, again, ground allspice.
You love him, Lori.
Ground cloves. Ground nutmeg.
Mm-hmm.
The powerful seasonings. The powerful seasonings in the fall and winter. Early spring. Those three. But I'm not putting in any cinnamon. Most recipes, when they ask you to put cinnamon in, it's the most...
Wonderful time of the year.
It's usually like every other seasoning for baking is like a 1/4 teaspoon, a 1/2 teaspoon, but then they tell you to put a tablespoon of cinnamon or a tablespoon spoons of cinnamon or 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. Cinnamon's always the most. So here, don't put any cinnamon because you're going to do it later. The cinnamon, if you have too much, it just scalds the taste. The taste gets scalded because there's just way too much cinnamon. So I just do no cinnamon. Everything else in here. And again, I'm bobbing, putting on the lid. And then we're letting it set. And I'm turning up the heat. I'm squaring my pot. That's not square. I think that's square. And I have it on medium high.
I'm gonna have to check comments after you said all that.
I don't know. Why did I wash this? Because I didn't clean the potatoes beforehand. So they're getting a hot bath. So all of that other stuff that from growth and dirt and all that mess is getting boiled out. That's why I told them don't mash it in the water. And so they're getting a hot bath, plus getting infused with the seasoning. So you pull it out. You can rinse it if you like, but you don't need to. And then you can smash it. Now, just to let you know, potatoes, they don't hold too much water. Pumpkins hold a lot of water because of the string part. That's how the seeds grow. So right here, that's how seeds grow. And they carry the water through all those strings. So when you smash pumpkin, squash, watermelon, no, the process shouldn't take all day. This process should not take all day. It should be like, boom, done. But the pumpkin he got was a large pumpkin, and he's determined to do it all today. But I'm glad of his determination. Wait, where are you, Michael? There you are. Your determination is awesome right now. I don't want to mess that up. But if you see...
Stop teasing me.
I'm not teasing you. So if you see... Oh, wow, it's still hot. There's a lot of water down here. So, old school, you would take cheesecloth. And how many... this size of a pumpkin... You roughly need about 2 to 3 cups of raw pumpkin, and then you infuse it with evaporated milk or sweet condensed milk or regular milk or cream, and then that splits it off even more. So if you had a can, which is roughly about, oh my goodness, what can is those? What size can? It's roughly about 14 to 16 ounce of those can mix, and you add... to those you add evaporated milk, I think. And then that splits off, and you can make about 2 to 3 pumpkin pies out of that are about 9 inches, 8 to 9 inches wide for your pumpkin pie ring. So that's 2 to 3. So this roughly is about, actually we can measure this. This is 2 cups. Oh my gosh, the fly is driving me crazy. The fly is in here, Michael.
Oh, you're determined, and I don't want to break your determination or your concentrations. Michael, save me! It's a fly! It's a monster! Where's that?
It flew away?
Oh my god.
I don't know where it went. Oh my gosh, I think it landed on my toe. So if we squeeze this down and pour out the water that's in here, keep squeezing it down, pour out more water, we'll end up with about 1.5 cups. So 2 cups of non-mashed pumpkin or squash is about, hold on, we're boiling. It's roughly about, and then you add your milk, cream, evaporated milk, condensed milk, and you bring it up. It's a half a cup. You bring it up to 2 cups. Again, that's about 2 to 3 pies, depending upon how deep or how thin your pies are. So we're roughly about 2, 3, 4. This could do about 30 pies. The whole pumpkin is about 30 pies. We're not going to do all that. So like Michael said, we're
only doing 29. Gosh.
You're so funny. So we are you doing the mini pies or are you doing regular pies?
Both.
Oh, okay.
So that
I don't know.
wasn't a joke when I said 29.
I don't know how many we're doing. I guess we're doing it all day. So anyway, so this is, will be about 30 pies, less or more, which goes to about maybe 10 pie, regular size deep dish 9-inch pies, to about 30 small mini muffin size pies. The mini muffin size pies, you can use like a 1/4 cup to fill up each muffin tin, so which is really cool. It's gonna be a lot. Are we doing this all day?
Yes.
What?
Yes. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm almost done cutting up the pumpkins. The only thing left to do after this, cutting up the pumpkins, is to boil down the bits that we're gonna use and then freeze the rest. Right?
Right. So.
Because we're not mashing up these pieces, we're freezing them.
Okay.
Or are we boiling all of it now, mashing it up, and then freezing that?
That's a good question. I say we boil it down, mash them up.
Alright.
It'll be easier to freeze and keep.
Okay.
So pumpkin you could do a lot with. You heard you could do a lot with squash. You could do the same thing. I prefer pumpkin more than I do squash to make squash. Squash soups.
Pumpkin's a squash.
Pumpkin is a squash.
You can
But
make squash soup with pumpkin.
right, I prefer the flavor than squash. Including butternut squash. So instead of making the butternut squash soup on the side, I prefer to do pumpkin. I like the flavor better. My dad would tell you different. I just tell him he's old school. So, he's from the South.
I just tell him he's old.
He's from Mississippi. He's a good cook, though.
He's not old, but you know,
He's
Jesus was his locker mate at school.
Jesus was his... You were so funny. Jesus was his locker mate at school. Did you tell him that?
No. I used to tell that to my grandfather all the time, though.
Would he laugh at that?
Mm-hmm.
You should tell it to my dad. Let's see what happens. My dad adores him. He was at his house yesterday?
All week?
Yeah, all week. But the last time was yesterday.
Daddy, where did we get that sword?
And he loves him so much. At first I was worried and scared, but it's all good. My dad is like 4 feet, isn't he? My dad is like crazy short. And
Dad's the tallest man I know.
and it's so funny. Were you scared meeting him when you first met him?
Heck no.
What?
I didn't kick you with my daughter. Put a 3-pointer up.
You would not do that.
I was not scared of your dad.
Are you sure?
Not in the least.
It didn't seem like it at first.
Not at all.
Really?
Yeah.
So Michael told me that he wants to do a wedding in front of Justice of the Peace. Because he wants to marry me like today. I thought that was sweet. I want a wedding. I mean, I want to marry you today too. I just want a wedding.
Nope. You don't want to marry me today.
I do. I just want a wedding.
Nope. Is everything? What do you have to do at a wedding? Book a venue, have a reception, make sure there's some people there.
It's not hard to do a wedding today. It's Sunday. People are in their church clothes already. So, if you've been watching this, I can already fork it. It can't quite come off all the way, but it can go all the way through. And so we're halfway there. And it came off the fork. Oh, I should have showed you. It came off really good. Here, let me try another one. So, because it's hot, I'm not using my fingers, but I push it. Oh, it fell off! Let's try a different one. Ew!
What?
Ew!
What?
There's a bug in here. Was this from outside?
What is this?
It's an ant. What you put in here?
What?
Oh my gosh.
What did I put in where?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it.
You can tell she's going to be a great homesteader. Oh my god, a bug!
I just...
We're gonna die! It's the apocalypse! What are you talking about? Ant!
Oh, that's pepper.
You thought a piece of pepper was an ant?
It looked like
The
it.
Nerf guns.
What?
When did we get the Nerf guns?
I don't know.
It looked
Last
like
year?
it. I swear on myself, it looked like it. Okay, so I forked it. Oh, this one's cool. It's broken. You see that? It's splitting. It's splitting apart.
Are you reading comments and answering questions?
I am reading comments.
Perfect.
I'm going to give it like 2 more minutes.
Who's
Oh, yeah.
talking?
It's splitting. I can't even keep them on. So, it's done. Do you have more? So I'm going to go ahead and take these out, add them on. See, it doesn't take too long to boil them. The other ones were boiled for a long time.
You know who hasn't shown up yet?
Who hasn't shown up yet?
James and Atia.
Hi, Jason and Atia. I'm just playing. All right. Okay, realness with Zen. She said she'll be right back.
Take your time. We got all day.
We're not. What? You keep saying all day, Michael.
Oh, man. Because it's funny. Because it's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Where did my knife go?
Which knife?
The big one.
The big one you broke?
Our Asian knife.
Oh, you want that one now. I washed it.
You're awesome.
Do you have more to put in here?
Yes.
Well, it's ready to go. It's still boiling. So if you look, I don't know if you can see, the water is not clear. Oh, you can't see. He connected the phone to a cord. Sorry. Let me see if I can lift it. So the water's not clear. It's brown because of the seasonings and the pepper. Plus of all the dirty elements that need to go through. So what I am going to do is add just a touch. Again. Adding a touch, allspice, cloves, nutmeg. And I think if we do one more boil, then we can move on to the next one. The next thing to do after boiling, Michael, yes?
Sure. I just want to get all this cut up first before I move anywhere. It's easier to do that. Or to do it that way. That way we don't forget to do something and these aren't sitting out forever and etc. etc. You know what I mean?
Sure. Well, she forgot a lot of seeds.
Yep. There you go. Where's that
what?
bucket? Cooking time! Yes, it is. Are these ready to go in?
Yeah, go for it. There's the spoon. What did you call this anyway?
Pumpkin time?
Did you really?
Yeah.
Boy, this pumpkin was going to keep growing. It has so many baby seeds all over it.
Yep. Are there any more cut up pieces in there?
Yeah. What the heck? Oh.
Dang it.
You put so many in there. So since it's October, I want to know how many people actually went to pumpkin patches so far. How many scary movies you watched so far. Are you a scary person? Is this your worst season because of all the scary stuff? I want to know that. I want to know what you're thinking. Did you know that song, Michael?
No.
You don't know that song? Now I know why pumpkins keep falling off the bottom.
That would do it.
All right. I'm adding a touch of water. Putting the lid on. Then we get boiled up again. The oven is not on. I didn't burn myself.
That's good to know.
I want to get all the pumpkin seeds as much as possible, and then I'm going to wash off the slime and then let some of them air dry outside because it's going to be 104 on Monday and Tuesday. So they'll really dry real quick, and then we can start sending them to people and friends. So I put them in the oven to get them away. Okay, so what's next is I am going to start smashing. Are you going to start?
What's next is we need to see if anybody answered any of those questions you asked.
Oh, yes, Geeky Goodies is still on. Yay! Rusty Faith. Hi, welcome. He said cooking time.
I know.
And they said we have the same white canister with the hinge lid. What? Love you guys. That's what we keep our bacon grease in. Oh, I know. No, I do Folgers coffee cup. That's a good idea, though. To find out everyone's little bacon grease thing. I use the Folgers coffee. That's a good idea. And no pumpkin patch yet. They said we want to go to a haunted house too. So do I. That would be awesome to go to a haunted house. That'd be awesome. Get scared. Wouldn't that be awesome, Michael?
So awesome.
We haven't been to a pumpkin patch yet this year, which is strange because last year we went to so many.
They were all so expensive, that's why we left.
Yeah, but we still went to the pumpkin patches. One down in Chula Vista. 2 down in Chula Vista, right?
No.
One in Chula Vista, one downtown, and one in Carlsbad.
I don't remember going to one in Chula Vista.
The one that we walked all the way around and got a small pumpkin. It was the crowd, and there was so many people there. Last year we went early to the pumpkin patch down at my hospital, Rady Children's Hospital, San Diego.
Yeah.
We won free tickets to go to this pumpkin patch. We went there. There were so many people there, and all they had left were like tiny pumpkins that were damaged. And
it was worthless.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't do it again this year.
Yeah.
Because there was so much negative feedback. They were like, oh, we can't do that again.
All right, it's boiling over, so I'm going to take the lid off. Woo!
I left the TV on.
I left the TV on. Yes, I did. It's okay.
What's
up? Did he leave?
He had to go to the store or something.
Okay.
So can I put this stuff in Plants Legos?
No.
Okay, I use this. I also use this for, I love these buckets. I use this for when I make a whole lot of spaghetti. And we're going to have leftovers, so I make a whole lot of spaghetti. I put it all together. The noodles and the sauce, put it all together. Put it in the refrigerator or in the freezer, and then take it out. I used to do like small Ziploc bags, but not small, but they got in my way. So I'm going to turn down the heat to medium because it re-boiled over. I don't know if you can see. Oh wait, I can't pull it closer. He put it on a cord. We're corded, people. We're corded.
Give me that fly spot on the floor over there, quick. Hurry, before it gets away.
So I'm going to smash it like a hammer.
Too late, got away. Oh well. Try it next time.
Bring it close.
The phrase is smash it with a hammer, not like a hammer.
How come I can't move this down?
Because I tightened everything.
Why?
Everything was all flippy floppity loose.
Okay, so listen really good. Oh, you can sort of see. Oh, it's splashing. It's a lot of water. It's a lot of water. So what I recommend to do is get a colander. put some in your colander, put it in the sink, and smash it in the colander. Because it's a lot. It's like mashed potatoes. When you're done boiling the mashed potatoes, you take out all the water. All right, here we go. I don't know if you can see. You can't see. Maybe. No, there's no way you can see. I don't have.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
See, if I complain enough. Wait, I forgot my whining voice. Michael. All about that.
Let me help you with a solution to your problem.
Aww, we just twirled around like a ballerina in a circle.
What are we trying to look at here?
Here, the water. But there's no way, unless we have like something holding it up to show.
Can they see?
I think.
Here, let me fix it again. Hold on, guys. I know I'm ugly. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. You have green eyes.
Do 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 do.
You can't be ugly with green eyes. So I do push it down like a circle to squeeze out all that water. And I know it looks like I'm missing some yummy goodness, but it's okay because you have all this yummy goodness in here. I mean, if you put a cheesecloth in your colander first, then you won't lose that yummy goodness. But you still do. It's just a lot of water. And yeah, you could be squeezing all day. So you want to get as much out that you can push down on. Some people can't push down all the way.
That's fine.
That should be good, right? I think it's good, right?
Okay.
Thank you for showing me. So now I'll show you.
What are those? We're reflecting off of something. You see that?
Yeah, the sun.
Hold on. I don't know. Am I pointing this at that or at you?
You can put it at me right now, and then I'll turn it.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry, just doing a little cleanup real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to take this, take your spoon, because we squeezed it all out, and I'll show you the difference. Oh, I made a mess. So now it's all squeezed. There's still a little bit more water. And plus it's really hot. I'm playing a hot spot. But there's some, so I'm going to move this over there. And you can squeeze in here in the cup as well. Let me show you. But again, like I'm going to tell you, you can squeeze all day and it's not going to get all of them out. There we go. So I'm just squeezing as much as I can. And let me check the pumpkin in the boiling water. The pumpkin in the boiling water. And this one's breaking up pretty easy as well. I think we should be done. And I think we're done. So I'm looking to see if there's big pieces. And if you notice, I only salted the water the first time, one time with just a little bit of salt. I don't want a lot of salt.
Version of a little bit.
It was like a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I don't want a lot of salt. I just needed to tenderize the pumpkin. So I'm going to pull it all out. So it's not taking long to boil them.
I'm going to cut the pieces smaller.
Yeah, thank you. That's a lot of work for you cutting them that small though, isn't it? He's been cutting them smaller if you can tell. Because they're still holding their shape, but they're getting done really quick. And again, raw, no seasoned is like light. Boiled and seasoned is dark. And you can also, there's old school recipes where you bake the potato and it breaks it down that way. By baking it, searing it, putting it in a barbecuer outside and slow roasting it that way, so you don't even have to do anything with the pumpkin. You just make some cuts for holes, put in, you know, put in a touch of water in there, not a lot, in the hole, and then put it in a barbecuer and let it cook like you do with a brisket. And then it comes out after about 2 to 3 hours, and the skin is off and the pumpkin is just smashed all down and looks all nice and pretty. So you can do it that way too. Tons of recipes. And each different way is going to be a different flavor. Some people don't like it boiled because you're cooking out the flavor of the pumpkin. I disagree with it. I really disagree with it. So without the water, without the pumpkins, the water goes down to about less than half. You start putting the pumpkins in, it rises. Again, the water's so seasoned, I'm not going to add any more. I think we're good. So the smell of the house is like apple cidery, but not, because there's no apples. It's like pumpkin cider.
The house just smells like cinnamon.
There's no cinnamon though. I didn't put cinnamon in it.
Like apple cider.
You don't think it smells like apple cider?
No.
What do you think it smells like?
Allspice.
Allspice. So I'm not gonna even add water to this one. I'm just going to turn up our heat to get it starting to boil to medium high, and we'll wait. My World in OKC.
Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. Here you go. We're gonna have to get some of the skin off that you leave on the corners. Let's see what he's doing.
Wow, that's a lot.
We are doing pumpkin today. Michael felt like pumpkin, so he's cut down a whole
No,
pumpkin.
Michael had a chance to finally do this. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but
Oh,
your dad asked me to come and help him out at his house, so that's what I did.
show up that piece. The bottom, turn it around. That's the bottom part of the pumpkin. So Michael cut up a pumpkin.
You can move it closer to me if you want.
I'm trying to move it closer. Hold on, I'm coming closer to you. Coming closer.
I want to untwist it. See.
Hold on, we're gonna spin around.
This folds in, you dork.
That's why this is all your stuff.
Right.
So he cut up a pumpkin and now he's gonna take off the rind.
Daddy, can I put those in there to help?
Sure.
Did you wash your hands? That's okay. It's being boiled. Forget it.
Can't see the chat, so if you have any questions, I'll try to look at them here in a minute.
What you cooking?
Cutting up pumpkin so that we can make pumpkin pie.
That's for my roll. You okay? See.
Thank you. I said thank you.
For what? Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, you're welcome. I figured if I'm hot in this kitchen, I know you must be hot where the sun's at in the living room.
I've been hot.
All right.
Ah, you're right.
Boiling
I
started.
did.
Lid off. Here we go.
Was it just those three?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Lila.
You're welcome. So those are nice
cut them up in the first place.
You just made me throw away two.
Hmm?
You just made me throw away two.
Made you throw away two. To what?
Of the skin.
Oh. I was doing that on purpose. Okay. Bring that inside. In the kitchen.
What inside of the kitchen?
Bring that in the kitchen. Alright, we're done cutting up the pumpkin. Lori's over here mashing up the pumpkins. With all this deliciousness. Let me get that turned back around. Hold on one second. Boom. Just like that. Thank you, Lilac. Thank you, Lilac.
You're welcome.
Kick the camera. Goob.
Hey, you can smash the pumpkin, mash it up.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, I'm just going around in circles. I don't know if you can see what he's doing. Just go around in circles. When's the pie gonna be ready? I'll be over. I'll bring the Cool Whip. Oh, you know.
The pie will be ready in...
An hour.
It's 11:15 right now. The pie will be ready around 1 o'clock.
Hey, my world in OKC, said Rusty Faith. Whoop whoop. Yum yum, said my world in OKC.
It's 10.
Yum yum, said Tammy. So
This is gonna kind of be a very long process. So while we're doing all of this, you guys should feel free to go and check out. Yes, long time. Because we've already been on here for almost 2.5 hours, and we're just now getting to the actual being able to make the pies. So, if another company comes on or whatever, stop.
what are you
Please.
doing?
I got this. That's what I'm doing. If another company, if somebody else comes on, like Southern Yankee Homestead Journey, they normally come on Sundays, and so whenever they come on, feel free to go check them out. We will not stop you. We would love that you would go and support them and watch their live show as well. And then, because we'll probably be on way after their show. So we're going to be playing at the same time as them. Please do go over to their channel, because some of this is going to be us waiting around, just shooting the shit, talking a little bit.
You can't cuss.
I'm sorry. Talking a little bit, etc., etc. So, yes, do feel free to go check out other live streams and then come back. Namely, Southern Yankee Homestead Journey.
I think Granny Monster was on earlier. Wasn't she? I don't know. Well, enjoy. I have to run over to Hellmart. I'll be back if I can. I'm going to have to use that instead of Wally World. Hellmart. That's so funny. Actually, I'm not back yet. So you were in Helmar too, Rusty Faith? That's so funny. That is hilarious.
Okay, that's drained. Now what?
Okay. So
Where's it
use
go?
the spoon and put it in here. And then, yep. No, it's going to spill on the sink, on the countertop. It's going to spill on the countertop.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, like it's doing. All right, let's see how this is going. Let's see. Oh wait, it cut off. Hold on, let me find one that's not broken. That's. Oh, look at that. No, it's still a little give. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. It's still a little give. The brown is all the seasonings. That's what that is the cloves, the nutmeg, and the allspice with a couple of shakes of pepper. And that just helps bring out, the pepper is a plant, it helps bring it out. So I'm pushing it in. It's really hot. I'm not going to put my hand in it. And just a little bit longer. The fork can pry it apart, but not, there's like a little give and take. So just a couple more minutes, seriously. All right, back to Michael. You see him? He's really pushing out all that water.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Yeah. Pumpkin is a great thing for heat. So he has mashed the potatoes. Let me show you. We're still not done boiling, but he's mashed the potatoes. And you see that? You won't see water, but I am going to remash it again. And I'm going to check for rinds or the skin of the pumpkin to make sure there's none in there. Sometimes when you eat homemade pumpkin pie, you do taste some of there's a rind in there. It's a little small corner of it that's in there.
A little reminder that it's homemade and delicious.
You've been off YouTube for 2 months, Rusty Faith? What happened? So let me fork this again. Well, congratulations. Welcome back. Oh yeah, I fork it and there's like, it's breaking up and coming off. So I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to wash that table off a lot another time. Because something spilled on it.
I know I'm not going to be working on that part, but
Oh.
I can go ahead and do that again, I guess.
So again, let me show you, but not again, hold on. Oh my goodness. So here's raw pumpkin, and here's seasoned boiled pumpkin. Right there, because we put the seasonings in here. There's a huge difference.
Dark as the first time.
No, because the darker one it stayed in there longer, like twice the time.
Okay.
So yes, if you find old recipes, you can bake the potato into the oven. That's a lot of heat, a lot of oven.
So,
You get a strong, pungent pumpkin flavor with if it's baked.
Why did you?
Who, me? What did I what? What did I do? I don't know how to work that. It's yours.
I know, you tilted this thing and then tightened it down, so it's been crooked this whole time.
Oh, it's crooked. Well, that
Okay, so quick
while.
promotion for me. Hats. Look at that. You see that? That's crap. What's her name?
Applejack.
Applejack. My Little Ponies. It's a hat. A stocking cap. A hat. The things in here. Hat. Okay, hat. Ninja Turtle mask. Okay, or just a mask attached to a beanie, not a stocking cap. A beanie. Beanie beard. Beanie beard. It's a beard that we can attach to whatever beanie that we make for you. It's a beanie beard.
Do you want to want me to wear it so they can see it better? Because you have black hair.
They can see it just fine. Actual stocking caps, the ones that roll up. See that? It rolls up, rolls down.
Those are for my nephews. They're like 17 and 19 years old, and they wanted just straight white.
Stocking caps. There we go.
Folded.
And he also makes these.
So, I'm making and selling hats. If there is any kind of hat that you want in particular, like for Llama Monster, he didn't ask me to make this, but I did it to help promote his channel. Llama Monster. He's got Cookie Monster's face on a llama's head. Llama Monster. So, somebody else asked me, I don't remember who, but they asked me to make a flathead catfish stocking cap, which I'm going to do.
That was Danny.
Danny who?
I don't remember. I'm not good with names.
Danny something. Okay, I'll look it up. He'll be on our list. So, I'm going to make one of those. The next thing, I'm going to put you back over here so you can finish talking to Lori. She can tell you what's happening.
I'm cleaning up your mess.
She's cleaning up my mess.
And I have to let the soapy water go because you did your hair in it. So the soapy water wasn't for your hair. I don't know where he went to. I have no clue. Every time Michael is in the kitchen, he always makes a mess. Okie dokie. I think I'm alright. So what I did was I added more water to the pumpkin seasoned water. I did not add any more seasonings to it. I added more water. It's not hot yet. It's not hot yet. Just so that almost all the pumpkin is covered. They're going to float. You're going to have floaters. And then I put the lid back on and I put the temperature back to medium high just until it starts boiling. Once it starts boiling, I take off the lid and I put it back to medium. Ugh. There's some more pumpkin, Michael, you can smash.
I'm getting started on the crust.
Oh, then get started on the crust.
I am. I just had to go wash my hands.
Okay.
Daddy, can I help with the crust? Can I please help with the crust?
Take it to the table.
He's going to get ready with the crust.
Table.
And I'm going to take half of the cut up pumpkin and I'm going to start mashing it. Oh my goodness, our neighbor boy has a friend. Aww. That's awesome.
Right off together.
Yeah, they just rode off together.
Cool.
Maybe this is dry to do it.
We had new neighbors by the house next door to us, and they've been here, what, about 6-8 months? And he has like, how many kids? 4 or 5? And you see the older kids have friends come over, but, huh?
He has 4.
He has 4.
No, 3.
3. Are you sure? The girl, the boy, oh yeah, and the other boys.
The other girl that's there is just a friend. They're not
Oh. And so they are like the sweetest, nice kids. I don't even
we
know that
helped them
they're...
start a garden.
Yeah,
Is
Michael's...
this hard boiled or
No, the one by itself
regular?
is regular, but you can use the large ones. Because they're large. So I am going to mash this last little bit left, and then I'm going to mash this again. And this is just so that I block up all of these small little squares and make sure that they're mashed. If I can see any little bits of rind here and there, and take them out. Stuff like that. Do you need this cup? Do you need baking soda or baking powder?
No.
Okay. And you got your shortening?
Yes.
Oh, it's starting to boil. We need to take off the lid. Mix it around a little bit. Are you good?
Yep.
This one's the last one, so I really packed it in because I want it to be done. So this is the last one. Because I feel you with realness with Zen. I can only do so much. Well, good. It's good to take a break, right? It's like an extended vacation. So have you noticed any of the changes and stuff at all, Rusty Faith? Because everyone in their YouTube videos will talk about how there's lots of changes. Do you actually feel there's lots of changes? Or do you think it's still the same? So I'm going to leave it uncovered and let it get boiled through. You probably take the camera over there now. I'm just repeating. I know you guys want to see his pie crust. How he does his pie crust and all his secrets. I know you do. So let me show you. Let's go. Can you see?
Here. 'I'm helping Daddy do the pie crust today.
Alright. Pie crusts.
They're saying something.
Okay, pie crust. First thing I have is 4 cups of flour. Next, I'm going to do 2 cups of shortening. Normally I'll have a big container of it, but all I have are these square pieces. They're like sticks of butter, but it's shortening. It's butter flavored shortening. That's the secret. See? Baking sticks, Crisco's, butter flavored shortening. So each stick is 1 cup, so I need 2 of these. Four cups of flour, 2 cups of shortening.
Do we need to stir? How are we going to stir it when we're done?
This way. One teaspoon of salt. One tablespoon of sugar.
You said one.
That's half a tablespoon. So 2 halves is 1 whole. And we're going to mix that up real quick, just a little bit.
Oh, so that's how we're going to mix it. Is that how we're going to mix it with the eggs too?
So we're going to mix everything with our hands.
Can I mix something?
And then the 2 cups of shortening.
Can I mix something?
Lilac, hold up.
Are your hands clean? Did you wash your hands yet? You really think you should touch food with dirty hands? Well then, why don't you go take care of that? Yeah, I've washed my hands like over a dozen times since we started doing this. Because every time I touch something that's not food, I wash my hands. So, I'm just mixing all this in. If you have any comments, I'm sorry I didn't see them. My hands are nasty right now, so I can't really touch the screen to check the comments. Now, when I'm mixing this, I'm going to make sure that I get everything mixed together really well before I start adding any more ingredients, because I have 3 more ingredients I have to add. But I want to make sure that all of this is mixed really well before I add anything else to it. Make sure all that flour is really mixed in with the Crisco and the salt and the sugar. Okay. Hurry up, Lilac, I need your help. I need half a cup of water.
Okay.
Here's the cup right here. Careful. Dump it in. Very good. And I need 1 egg. Sorry, 1 egg.
Okay. I remember how to do this. So, is it...
Just bang it on the table. That's good. Now put your 2 thumbs inside and pull it apart. Pull it apart. Just like that. Okay. That wasn't a big shell. And I also need 1 tablespoon of vinegar. This is the vinegar. And go ahead and use...
This 1 tablespoon?
No, the big one is half a tablespoon, so we need 2 of those. That right there, that's correct. Keep going. Okay, push that to the side, the flour. Push the flour to the side so you don't spill onto it. Very good. Now you're going to pop that open. Now you can't use that. It fell on the floor. Our dirty feet are all over the floor. You can't use it now. Get something. Go ask Mommy to wash it real quick. Because we need it.
No! In here.
What are you doing over here? We need that.
Right off of the top, please.
Take that and dump it in there. Over the bowl. One. More. 2. Perfect. Thank you. Now we're going to mix it all in. So, that's 4 cups of flour, 2 cups of shortening, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar. Mix all those together. Then you add in 1 egg, half a cup of water, and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Now we're just going to mix everything. Mix everything together.
Everything is a song.
I see you, Mr. Pat.
Oh wait, can I not see you?
What?
Alright.
Should I get all this extra off my hands because it's super sticky?
Super sticky.
The eggs makes it sticky.
No.
And what makes it sticky?
I don't know. All the ingredients mixed together make it sticky. Can you go throw those away, please? Wad it all up. Don't carry it like that. Wad it up. Wad it up. Like that. Ta-da. Throw it away. So, that's the pie crust. Now we need to roll it out. Over here. I need to grab a couple paper towels and wipe this off because it's wet.
Get paper. Lovely.
That's good. Thank you. Now we're going to get some flour. It's going to be our rolling area for our pie crust. So, as I said before, this is sticky. We want it to be not sticky. So we're putting more flour into it. So that it's not sticky. Or so that it's not sticky enough that it like sticks to your hands. So, this out of the way. Boom. It's awesome. And playing in the flour helps get rid of some of the extras on your hands. It's all sticky.
So you're washing your hands with the flour?
More or less. It's getting all the extra pie crust off my hands that I used that was stuck there from mixing the dough. Now you can mix it with a regular mixer if you want to. I wouldn't suggest it just because I was taught to make the pie crust this way.
Depends how flaky if you don't.
So it always tastes better whenever human hands are involved, in my opinion. So long as those hands are clean. Okay, now we're gonna roll it.
Yeah, there's crap all over. And rats.
Okay.
No, it stays like that.
Okay.
So
Wash it,
we're
please.
gonna use the rolling pin that Nanny
Okay, can you wash it, please?
So we're gonna use the rolling pin that Nanny makes me.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, she's about to use it with it. Whenever we're cooking together.
Uh-huh. We're still there, I'm sorry. I had to get the rolling pin. It got dirty.
Alright.
We got 2 rolling pins, a baby one and a big one. An adult one. So we're supposed to dip these in here. Are we supposed to dip these in here?
Alright. Get a little bit of flour on there. And start rolling this out. Dipping in flour, again, just helps it not be sticking to the rolling pin or your hands. There's our pie tin.
Since we don't need this.
We'll need that later. We'll need that for the when we make our mini pies. Remember? Okay, so we've got that. Actually, we need it right now. Everything hanging over the edge of the pie. Oops, push that together. So you're going to take this and we're going to roll it around the edges like that, because we don't need all that overhang. And then this will just come right off like that. So here, that's what you're going to do. You're going to roll all the way around the edges.
Wait, just so it doesn't stick, do I need to dip it in here?
No, it's not going to stick.
Okay.
Basically, she's saying, can I just go ahead and dip it in there?
I know what she's saying. Go ahead. You're gonna roll all the way around the edge of the pie crust. While you're doing that, let me stopping by to give a big thanks, Stardust. Appreciate it. There you go. Whoop. I'm gonna keep some of that on there. No, we want to add an angle like this. Okay. Don't worry about this. It'll come off eventually. Let's flatten this out. Let me flatten this out for you real quick. There you go. Now get the edge. You're gonna roll it, not push it. Roll it. You don't have to press hard either. You just
I'm not. I'm just doing it.
like that. Can you do that? Perfect. Scrape all the sides off. That'll work. Perfect. There's our first pie crust. Ta-da!
And how does it come out all the time?
Flaky.
Flaky. All the time. Great taste, great flavor. Not chalky, not floury, perfectly flaky all the time.
Oh yeah.
Daddy, this
What? This what?
this what was right here. Do I put it in the bowl?
Yes. Thank you. Now we're gonna do our mini pumpkin pie shells. It's just a regular cupcake baking sheet, as you can see. It's a big one. It's 4 by 6, so there's about 24 in here. 24.
Here you go.
What's
You're
that?
ready. The pumpkin. I double bagged it so I can put it in the freezer.
Okay, cool.
What's wrong?
I don't need it out there.
Oh, I thought you did. You're making the pumpkin pie stuff.
No, I'm doing the pie crust, I said.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, I was early.
Alright.
Vacation for me.
Can I try doing this? It's hard.
This pie crust we want to make just a little bit thinner than the last one because of where it's going. It's not going to be in a big pie shell, it's going to be in a small one. So now we need a cup that fits inside. It's about that size. So we use this. We'll use just a regular old cup. Push and twist. Thank you. That out of the way. Put it in here and see if it's big enough. Oh, it's not big enough. We need one with a bigger head. That one's not big enough.
Not big enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge.
I know. Let's see how well this one works. That one worked pretty well. Okay.
Daddy, I'll do it now. Try to.
All right. Yeah. Gonna make another one right there. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Keep making them.
on the roller, you need to put more butter on there.
Go. Nope. There. You were too far over the edge. Twist. Just twist. Just twist. Twist. Thank you. That's good. You don't have to squeeze it. You just press here and you just twist the whole way down. Okay? Alright, that's a little thick. Might need to flatten that out a little bit. Yeah, that's really thick.
I don't see comments. Oh, there he is. Stardust stopped by to give you a big hug. And Rusty, I've been thinking about a YouTube break as well. In your hands, I hope you washed them.
She's talking to you. You need to respond, please.
Cough in your hands means you just put the cold in your hands and you gotta go wash them.
Did you cough in your hands?
No.
So tell her, don't tell me.
No, I didn't cough in my hands.
What did you cough into?
I coughed into my hand over here.
She's the one who's talking to you, Lilac. Go! Lord.
I coughed on my elbow. I coughed on my arm over the side so I wouldn't get on the food.
Okay. We'll see.
sticky stuff again.
Not talking.
Thank you. You don't have to talk through everything. They know what I'm doing. I'm just repeating the process.
That's thick. That looks kind of thick.
It is kind of thick. All right. You got 2 people watching, no comments. Or no new comments.
People?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're taking a long time.
We are. You're doing a great job. Don't stop. Too thick. Too late. You put it right in the middle of everything. I probably could have gotten 2 out of here, but you put it right in the middle, so now I can only get 1. See how that works?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know for next time?
Yeah.
Okay. I can get 2 out of this. Perfect. Did you just put more flour on the table?
Yes.
Please don't put any more flour on the table. Okay?
Okay.
Let's see here. 1, 2. Almost get 3. Roll it out. Too thick. So if there's anybody new watching, which doesn't look like there is, Doesn't look like it, but doesn't mean that somebody didn't leave and somebody new came in. Hi, Geeky's back. All right, it's me. I got you propped up on on the table, just watching and learning. Sorry, I missed you, Tammy. I stepped away for a minute. It's all good. It's all good. So, what we're doing right now is we're just filling the cupcake tray with
mini pumpkin pie crust.
with the crust. Yes, just doing the crust with in the cupcake holder. So,
And we are the original mini pumpkin and apple pie from Kansas. We're the original.
yeah, I started doing this like 5 years ago when we lived in Kansas, and
Sold them.
we sold them. Like we did our own personal little bake sale outside of our 3-bedroom apartment.
I don't remember.
You were really little then.
People have tried to do it before us, but they failed on their crust. And we were the original mini pie crust,
Too thick?
which we really should trademark.
You really should trademark. Yes, that's really thick. I just need one more, so put all that together and I just need one more. Alright?
Okay.
Uh-oh. Nope, no new comments. I don't know why you're doing all that. I said I just needed one more. You're going through all these motions for absolutely nothing. All you're doing is adding more flour to it. Doesn't need it. Okay?
I've been sticking to it. And I'm tired of it.
That's it. Our tray is done. Ta-da! Now we've got that done. So the crust that I made, this is all that's left over. It's not enough to do anything with. So we'll flatten that out, put it on a sheet, and sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on it and bake it as well. So we've got that. Now we're going to go get the pie filling ready. Excuse me. Ella, go wash your hands, please.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's all over. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over the chair. I just got done cleaning the kitchen. The kitchen is like spot on amazing. Hi, Michael.
Hi.
That's your towel, honey.
Oh, did you preheat the oven to 425 for me?
I preheated the oven for you
To 425?
to 425.
That's so amazing. You're so sweet.
The kitchen is ready to go. I was about to pre-wash the seeds real quick, the pumpkin seeds real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And of course what I did was double bag.
Hi, Billy's fan.
So I can go in and freeze it. It won't stick and peel open the thing. And then here's about 3 pounds of mashed pumpkin all ready to go. Isn't that awesome? It looks just like the canned, but it tastes better.
Tastes so much better.
And I make sure there's no rinds in it.
Cut the pumpkin.
So that's all ready for you to go. You can make pumpkin bars, which are so delicious with raspberry or cranberry bits. So delicious. Now I'm gonna go clean up. I'm gonna go clean up where they were at. Bye, guys. See you in an hour.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about?
Okay, so the next step is to make the pumpkin pie filling. So we're gonna need we're gonna need a container. This will work. This will work. We're gonna need 2 cups of the pie filling. Is this pie filling? Right
That
here?
is pie filling.
Sorry, not pie filling. We're gonna need 2 cups of
Pumpkin.
pumpkin. Yes. Real pumpkin. 2 cups.
Did you guys put your hands in the flour?
One, no.
Do you need the eggs that you pulled out?
That's one.
They can't see
2.
with your face in it.
That's 2 cups. Oops, sorry.
There you go. Now they can probably see.
There. I'm gonna kind of have my back to you. I'm sorry, guys. It's kind of hard to get the right angle in this tiny little kitchen of ours. Hup. Up. Yep. Hello. Okay, so we got that. We need 3/4 of a cup
3/4 of a cup of what?
of sugar.
Oh, I haven't brought that in yet. It's been so long since I cooked with Crisco, I forgot to make chocolate chip cookies with it.
There's
Is
half a
this
cup.
from Halloween?
And 1/4 of a cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt. Get the salt for me. It's in your hand. Lilac. Oh my goodness. I don't know why you were walking away. She was trying to hand it to you.
I was walking towards you and handed it to you. And you're just like,
He's so silly.
I'm scared of you, Mommy. I'm scared of you.
Half a teaspoon of salt.
Do you need these eggs?
1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
That's not it. The cinnamons are right there.
Oh, there they are. I need 2 eggs. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I need half a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of ginger, oh, we don't have ginger.
I think we do. Let me double check, see if we have
Oh,
ginger.
here it is. Got
See,
it.
I know we had ginger. Okay, you brought all those in. I'm gonna clean up.
Half a teaspoon of ginger, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cloves, 1/8. And then 2 eggs.
It
One,
doesn't matter what size eggs, but the large ones are on sale.
2. And then 1 can of evaporated milk.
Can you get that or you want me to help you? Got it?
Yeah, I got it. Dang, where's the can opener?
It's in the...
I see it. I looked right over it.
Where'd you get the flour?
Evaporated milk?
Uh-huh. Oh, these are no good.
What's no good?
The evaporated milk, I think it's spoiled. It says used by June 12. Huh?
June 12 what?
2017.
They're no good. Why, do they smell bad?
I honestly can't tell the difference.
Oh, no. It is. It's chunky.
Yeah.
Evaporated milk is never chunky.
Okay.
So now you get to go to the store.
Ah, super.
I told you yesterday. I'm at the store. Where are you going on this?
Yeah. Nine 2017.
September. You're in October. Okay.
Try it.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what?
There's chunks coming out.
Yes.
Alright.
Your light is going to have to be turned up for a little bit. You want Wendy's? Or KFC because it's quicker.
Oh no. He's so sweet to prepare something for you, my dear. I'm preparing this for... You have a new baby in the house. I hear someone crying. No, we don't have a new baby in the house. And if it was somebody crying, it was probably...
Me.
somebody from outside making noises, I guess. But I forgot to check the dates on the evaporated milk, so I have to go get some evaporated milk from the store. And apparently while we're out, Lori wants something to eat, so we are going to go get something to eat as well. That being said, I'm sorry for this, but we're going to have to turn off the live stream for now, and we will be back in about an hour, I guess.
We could take them with us on a drive.
No, we can't.
Oh.
Goodbye.
So, we'll see you guys here after a bit, and we will finish up with the pumpkin pie. So, thanks for watching. Smash that like button. Subscribe.
That like button.
And don't forget to go check out Southern Yankee Homestead Journey. I believe they'll be on here in about half an hour or so, if they're not already on right now. Bye.
Smash that like button.